Outlaws in town, butterscotch candle, hand blown face, getting dust, mantle, oil the canvas on the wall, no frame, maintain, lockdown, sand against grain, in lies out of town, another lost canyon, shade on a porch, travel on a bandwagon, walk across the river on a water moccasin, make way downhill, knocking off the block again.
I need you to sit down. And put your hands up. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands above your head. Put your hands behind your back.
Came on a high horse, left in the dust. Cutting the rug under the metal with the rust. Move by the minute like hands on a watch. Finger on the trigger, grip on the stock. Study ballistics in the language of misfits. Filter out the chemicals and concentrate the liquids. Draw a line between the lunatics and gifted. We can gather the trash, but will we be able to lift it? Can't measure a man by the cards in his hand. No heart in the sand, marking a landmark with a pin. March in the wind, marginalized. Speed of the light in the dark of the night. Are you more afraid of the bark of the fight? Creep slowly as not to attract more. Fly on the wall, sneaking out the trapdoor. Creep in the floorboard where the water falls. No signal, so I don't get a lot of calls. Stop by anytime you see the light on. Watch out for landmines in my lawn. Turn the clicker on the zenith, see surveillance, but don't forget to stop and smell the fragrance. Pay the piper proper compensation for propping up the populations and control the conversations. Pocket the profits, capture observations. Just shooting from the hip, connect the dots like constellations. The only time I'm willing to get behind bars is when I'm able to pay tabs. There's a lot to possess in this world. May seem like it's all up for grabs, but it's too hot to handle and too scalding to hold. The scent of a butterscotch candle fills your nose beyond your toes on the road to where the rainbow touches a pot of gold. Bad hand, I guess I gotta fold. Outlaws in town, butterscotch candles, hand blown bases, getting dusty on the mantle. Oil painted canvas on the wall, no frame. Maintain, lockdown, sand against grain. In lies out of town, another lost canyon. Shade on a porch, travel on a bandwagon. Walk across the river on a water moccasin. Make way downhill, knocking off the block again.
Wow, don't that feel better?
Who's that? Knocking on my screen window, move back. My options do not seem simple, true facts. I promise we don't need issues, just put your hands in the air. Who's that? Knocking on my screen window, move back. My options do not seem simple, true facts. I promise we don't need issues, just put your hands in the air.
Like that. I got this tune from a bootlegger, an old beggar, a peddler, whatever. Just like a bower bird with a blue feather, I tether my treasure together. I collect and construct, closely knit, but if I have to destruct, so be it. To cut ties with the outside world, use wire cutters. Try to find the correct color. I trap things in the ring of saplings. Black wings flapping to bring me hatchlings. Once I write my findings in a ledger, I turn around and give it back to the bootlegger. I got my knapsack packed and wrapped neatly. Everything has its place, I travel freely. There's a few things I learned along the way, but I'm not gonna bore you today with more decay, more in store, less is best. Yes, keep the meaning when the messages are left. I was born with the knack for never sitting still. If you listen close, might hear me whistle in the hills. The sound of the wind is my pseudonym, dancing on a whim with the phantom limb. My handsome grin bends while I'm chanting hymns. I've been hunting for a trophy like a champion, but my hat hangs where the underdogs matter. Thunderclouds gather in the ray of scattered rain. I twist in the mist, run out like a ladder. I hope that I don't get captured in the last. Butterscotch candles, oil painted canvas on the wall, no frame. Maintain, lockdown, sand against grain. In lies out of town, another lost canyon. Shade on a porch, travel on a bandwagon. Walk across the river on a water moccasin.